What's up, guys? This is Entertainment Angel here. I'm here to talk about Sokka from the upcoming live action Avatar The Last Airbender Netflix show. I've said this before if you've been watching my videos that I am overall looking forward to the Avatar The Last Airbender Netflix show. There was a there was something that there was a detail that was leaked from the about Sokka that I find very concerning. And in season one of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Sokka was my number one favorite character in the show. And towards the end of the show, he was in my top three favorite characters, but that was more of the brilliance of Zuko and Aro as well. But we're more talking about Sokka, and let's get into it. According to Variety, he, he, they spoke. What they were discussing that the cast of the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender, Katara and Sokka, spoke to Entertainment Weekly about Sokka's sexism, which we're going to discuss. So let's read what I highlighted. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, members Katara and Sokka informed fans that Sokka's sexism was discussed during the live action development and was deliberately cut away at as it had no place in the new remake. There's more weight with realism in every way, Sokka said, which prompted Katara to reveal, I feel like we also took out the element of how sexist Sokka was. I feel like there were a lot of moments in the original show that were iffy. Sokka, yeah, totally, Sokka agreed. There are things that were redirected just because it might play a little differently in live action. And as Entertainment Weekly notes, there are entire Reddit threads about Sokka's sexism, discussing how the original Sokka from the cartoon would make remarks like, girls are better at fixing pants than guys, and guys are better at hunting and fighting. And before we talk about this, I want to say two things. So I'm not sure how to pronounce Katara's actress's name, so I just refer to the actress and the cast who's playing Katara and Sokka at, as their respective character. Now, another thing is, I will say up front, if if you feel that a character was being sexist and there were things from the original show that were iffy, wherever they were, rather that or something else. My question to that is, why are you in the? Why did you decide to be in this production? Why did you decide to play in this show? I would like to. I would still like to know. But now to talk about the topic at hand about taking taking Sokka's sexism out of the show. And my opinion is, why? Why would you? Why is this necessary? This is part of Sokka's development. Sokka came off overall as a very arrogant and as a very arrogant teenager. He is a 15-year-old who comes from a tribe of water tribes. He wants to live up to his father and be a soldier to take out the Fire Nation. And and that's what he believed because in his mind that's his role as a man. And sometimes he will underestimate, mainly because of his ego and his drive. And as stated at the beginning of the show, with Sokka being sexist, what he does happen in the show, which I'm gonna show a clip of in just a moment, is how Sokka was able to grow as a character, uh, as many other ways. And that we're gonna see. I'm gonna get to that article in a moment. That I might want to point out, and and that, as stated, this is concerning. In- and that's and now there are people, and now I want to point out to another article that's saying back in 2020, I believe this is when it was. Avatar: The Last Airbender's creators quit the live action adaptation because of creative differences. There were some issues going on behind the scenes of Netflix. And this might be what the creative differences were. I do understand that the writing is what made the show great, but when the actual creators of the show were initially in the show involved in the live action adaptation and then they leave because of creative differences, it is definitely very concerning. And when we see this, which my theory is why they decided to go into this route, is more that they want to make this for the modern audience. I'm not going to get much into that. There are better people who can discuss stuff like that. For example, Yellow Flash 2 and Vera Dark. These two are great YouTubers that have made videos and they can explain this a lot more. And I would recommend you check those two YouTube channels out. Great YouTube channel. Like I said, Yellow Flash 2 and Vera Dark are two great YouTube channels that you can check out. They did talk about about Sokka and the live action adaptation. But yes, seeing the creative differences, seeing this, and then seeing this definitely doesn't look good. And especially because here's the thing: Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon that taught where you see quote unquote Sokka being sexist, was shown for kids to watch, and they learned from Sokka when he was able to develop as a great character. Now I'm actually concerned of what they might do to someone like Zuko, who ended up being the best character in the show, as stated earlier. But that's a whole nother discussion for another time. Now, I will say this: Does this news is this news concerning to me? Absolutely, I think this is concerning. Does this mean that the show is automatically going to be bad? Not necessarily. I still think the show can still be good, and we'll see. We shall see what the final product is. But overall, like I said, this is very concerning, and this definitely did defeat my. This did hurt my excitement for the show. Does that mean I'm going mm, to not follow the show moving forward? No. I'm still going. If I still see news that I want to talk about with Avatar: The Last Airbender, if there's a trailer that I want to talk about, I will talk about it. Whether it's whether the trailer has been good or rather has been bad. Because the trailers we have seen, if you see my video for the most recent trailer and for my overall thoughts, you can see I thought the most recent trailer was overall very good, and I see more positives with the show than negative. But this isn't. But like I said, this isn't a good look, and like I said, I will be watching the show when comes out, and I I will give it a fair shot. I will judge this show based on one its own merits of the show and how it compares to the original show. Initially, I was planning on watching the original show before the live action adaptation, but I'm currently watching Dragon Ball Z, which so far is a fantastic show. And I think I'll most likely revisit the cartoon after I watch the live action adaptation. But yeah, like I said, overall, I'm still looking forward to watching the show when it comes out. I hope it will be a good show. But enough of what I'm saying. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that this show is going to be? Do you guys think that this show is going to be still be good despite hearing about this news, or do you think, or did this destroy your interest watch, watching Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix show? Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious of what you guys think in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, or if you dislike this video, let me know what your comments are. Give me some feedback. Give me your feedback of what you think, and let me know what you guys think of the video. And we shall talk soon. Entertainment Angel out.